What's going on, everybody? It's Thursday night, and that only can mean one thing. It is time for Impact Wrestling with the Insiders watch along. We are in the middle of our BTI match, which is Kevin Knight and Trey Miguel. It's going on right now on their YouTube channel. Make sure that you are an, I hate to say it, insider. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a great week so far. And we've got a lot of going on with Impact Wrestling between tonight, of course, the Go Home Show already, Sacrifice, which is tomorrow. So you know where we'll be, of course, doing this tonight. And then we are back for Sacrifice tomorrow. So make sure you join us for the pay-per-view. Looks like it's going to be amazing. The card is awesome. And yes, so Jeff, exciting time for Impact. And then the following week, we have a live Impact that we could do a watch along for. So next week's Thursday show is live rather than taped. And then we've got the multiverse, multiverse pay-per-view as well, which you guys voted.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for voting and the way you did.
We take it as a compliment as well. What we do.
Yeah, we do. Just kidding. Jeff, how are you, man?
I'm doing okay. Got a little cold or something that's going on, but yeah, I'm doing okay. Just tell you this, man. What good is vacation time at work if you can't take it?
That's true.
I'm about to put some of mine to good use
There you go.
because
There you
I
go,
am
man.
exhausted.
There you go. Hey, that's what it's for, like you said. Yeah, I was dealing with a little stomach thing earlier last few days. I was, man, I really did not much of anything. I saw some people talking about some shows. I watched by recommendation of my wife a show called You on Netflix, which I absolutely loved. I thought it was fantastic. I love the problem with me, Jeff, and those kind of things. If I get interested, I don't want to stop.
Yep.
And I end up binging the whole damn thing. And that's what I did. So the Monday, Tuesday, I got nothing done. I binged the show. And then the same, and and then I didn't feel well on Wednesday. So I took Wednesday off and I finished the whole damn thing. But it was really, really good. Really, really good. I enjoyed it. I hope they do a 5th season. Have you seen it?
I've seen some of it. I haven't seen the last 2 seasons.
Okay.
But I've seen some of it. I really enjoyed it. I got to get back into it.
Yeah.
I was actually going to recommend a show to you as well.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And if you're a horror fan, which I'm trying to think, Joe, maybe not so much. You don't want to do this because there might be a little contortion going on.
Oh boy.
So Shining Veil.
I think
comes on Stars.
Okay. I think I've heard of it actually, but I don't know much about it. What's the premise?
It's basically a family moves to a really old home in a small town. There are some marriage issues going on, but it's got Courtney Cox and Greg Kinnear.
Oh, okay. Greg Kinnear was in You as well.
Yeah,
he's in the last season of You. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll have to.
Give the trailer a watch, and if it's something that piques your interest, then
I can handle contortion. Everybody asks me, they're like, "How did you watch Stranger Things, the last series?" Because that was all they did. I didn't mind that. I think it's with me. It's contortion and demons, and specifically contortion, demonic possessed women. That's what kills me. And again, that goes back to the Exorcist roots. I know there's another commercial on about priest, some kind of priest exorcist thing. Nope. I saw one glimpse of that, and I heard the raspy voice talking. Bloop, right off.
Done.
right off it went. I'm like,
Done.
Nope, absolutely not. There's way too much demonic stuff coming out this year. Way too much.
A lot.
Yes. Evil Dead, and then The Exorcist. Oh God, yeah. I'm going to be turning my TV off more than it's going to be on. All right. Well, let's see. Let's welcome everybody in here. We have got James Chadwick. What's up, James? Dylan is here. A.B. Jobson is here. Hello, A.B. That's a funky name. Zeke Lane is here. Aaron is here. Damien is here. What's up, Damien? How are you? Derek is here. Hey, Derek, how are you? No snow. We don't want any more snow, man. We don't want any more of that. He's talking about snowfall that does show. Prediction: it will be a great show. Deonna is here. We're supposed to get 3 to 4 inches of rain. Ooh, that's a lot of rain. We have got Anthony Slate, a member of our channel. Thank you so much, Anthony, for being a member.
Anthony,
Insiders channel. Let's see who else we've got in here. Did I miss anybody? James Chadwick, of course. Brandon Davey is here. What's up, Brandon? We've got Dana. Hey, Dana. I'm going to be dead by the end of next week. This is James Chadwick's time for no sleep at all. He just doesn't sleep. He just watches wrestling 24/7. Yes, new Exorcist. Unfortunately, they're doing the same guys that did Halloween, the remake, are doing a Exorcist 40 years later, and I will be no part of that. Sean Mercedes is here. Hey, Sean. We've got Dylan is here. I think I mentioned him. Barry Monkey. This BTI match is really good. Trey and Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight's always been good in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's always been good in there. Bonus baby, Jordan Grace at the airport with Goldberg. No,
yep.
God, please. Really?
She put out a post saying trying to talk to the hottest free agent coming to Impact Wrestling.
Jordan, please. Oh gosh, no. No. He'll come in, he'll wrestle Josh, he'll take the title. That's because that's what he does. That's what he does. Or maybe he'll wrestle Macklin and he'll take the title from him. Man. Brandon Davey is spring here this week. Yeah, that's trying to be spring here, but it goes up and goes down. It goes up and goes down. Sounds about right, says James. Deonna, speaking good, last night's Omega versus Vikingo. And no Moldberg in Impact. Yes, Moldberg. He's got so many nicknames. So many names. Yeah. All right. Plans for the weekend. Of course, tomorrow is Sacrifice. Join us at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same as tonight for the pay-per-view. Again, it looks great. The card, I think I have posted it. Let's see what we've got. There, God knows there will probably be more matches added because that's what they like to do.
Oh yeah,
what they like to do. So let's see. We've got Tommy Dreamer, of course, and Bully Ray. That is the Busted Open match, first of its kind. We've got Bullet Club versus TMDK. That is for the titles. We've got Joe Hendry for his title, the Digital Media Championship, going up against Brian Myers. We got Mickie James for her title, going up against Jordan Grace in a rematch. We've got Time Machine going up against Josh, Rich Swann, and Frankie Kazarian. We've got Gresham and Speedball Mike Bailey Part 2. Amazing. We've got Kenny King and PCO. We've got Trey Miguel and Lindsay Dorado. And we have Giselle Shaw and Deonna Perrazzo. So, wow, that's 4, 8, 9. That's 9 matches. Don't know if they'll add any more, but that's tomorrow's card. So it looks pretty good. Should be a good show. So we've got that tomorrow. That is, Jeff, is that one on their channel? Is that one on the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. So you don't have to buy it anywhere else. You can just watch it where you watch this with us. So be there for that. Nothing Saturday. And then we're back Sunday for Between the Ropes, which, of course, you know all about that show. If you come out to it on a Sunday night, it is reviewing the week in wrestling that was, all the news and stuff that's going on. We're getting close. We're so close. We're like, 8 days out almost of WrestleMania, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And the weekend that is that. I mean, there's so much going on in NXT. I'm sure Tazzy's going to do that show. We've got, we'll be here both nights for night 1 and night 2 of Mania. And just so much going on next week. And then we've got that, like I said, that live Impact show, Multiverse. It's just going to be an absolutely crazy week. So join us Sunday. We'll kind of preview a lot of the stuff we've got. We've got grievances, which I know Jeff's got a good one. Jeff has a good one this week. So be there for that. That's going to be a really good one and really worthy of the news that we seem to end up talking about every single day on the socials. So make sure that you join us for that. We've got, of course, Sell or No Sell, favorite moments, and all that good stuff too. So make sure you come out on Sunday for that. If you're not doing anything else, we start that at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Next Monday, of course, is Abby's. Jeff, Jody, and Dom trying to keep things going. It's we were getting really no news there, so it's difficult to do that when there's no real news going on. I'm sure they'll talk about Alexa, who was she was on The Masked Singer.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny, Jeff, how wrestlers actually have lives and they do things outside of wrestling? And everybody's, I'm going to let Jeff talk about this because I know that's part of it. But yeah, isn't it interesting? Like, I would love to go back and to just find all the predictions and these stories and everything from the dirt sheets. And I would love to just send them all out there and tag every one of them. And especially for the ones with, who've said, oh, Alexa quit. Oh, she was fired. Oh, I would love to do it. And of course, she also had a scary condition as well. I mean, she had removal from her face, which technically is skin cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is what Jeff and I talk about, right? That it's no one's business. If they go somewhere, if they do something, listen, guys, I hate to tell this to you and say this to you, but they're allowed to not make us to not have to entertain us every week. They're allowed to do things in their personal lives, not to always just be on wrestling shows. So just keep that in mind. You know, we like I said, and Jeff, again, I want to steal Jeff's thunder because he's going to talk all about this. But so anyway, join us for that. Can't wait for Sacrifice. Yes, it's going to be awesome. Really excited about tomorrow. Next week's Impact is going to show a match between Kenta and Josh during Impact. Next week's is live, John. They advertise that as a live show. So that is not taped. That is a live show because then they have the multiverse later on that night. So that is a live show, which is really weird. We don't get live shows from them. So next week's Impact will be really interesting to see because no taped, no nothing. Nobody knows anything about anything that's going on. So that's kind of cool. Will you guys be doing Mania predictions on Sunday? Ooh, that's probably a good idea, Jeff, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you, Damien. That's probably a good idea. Yeah. You know what we'll do? We could do that during the time where we do book a wrestler. We'll do Mania predictions instead. That's a good idea. Thank you. Yeah, because otherwise it would have slipped my mind and I would have forgot about it altogether. I wonder if it's a tryout to start doing shows live going forward. I don't know. That'd be cool though.
It would be.
Alexa sings really well. Did you listen to that Masked Singer thing, Jeff? She has a good voice.
She does.
Yeah, she really does. She sang that really well. And that's not easy with that big, humongous head to actually try to sing in there. So yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. Once a wrestler leaves the stadium, they stop being a wrestling character and become a normal. Yeah, it's crazy, right? We saw a thing with Rhea and all that stuff happened to her in the airport and everything. I think it's it's a shame. It's people wonder why they don't always want to be autographing crap and this and that. They have lives. They have lives. It's that simple. Okay, we're gonna go over the card. Of course, we saw BTI. We saw Kevin Knight and Trey Miguel. Who won?
Trey Miguel.
Miguel won. There you go. Okay. But people in the chat saying it was a good match, so that's awesome. Okay, so that was our BTI match. Let's go into the card, shall we? We will start top to bottom. We've got Deonna Purrazzo, Jeff, against Savannah Evans. I don't know that we've seen this matchup. So it's kind of cool because Savannah was always, of course, with Tasha, and she was always a heel as well. So normally you don't see Deonna going against another heel. So this is interesting. It's something we haven't really seen much of before, if any. We may have it. I just slipped my mind. But this should be an interesting match, Jeff. Savannah, of course, big, strong. And Deonna, of course, we know how good Deonna is. And it's almost as if like Deonna's maybe kind of teetering between face and heel a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if we got this matchup before, and I can't remember.
I can't either. Yeah,
but I'm excited to see it. I know that they were teasing it a little bit on social media earlier. Impact put something in there like, "Can Deonna survive to get the sacrifice?" And Savannah she quote tweeted it and said, keyword survive. So this one might be hard hitting. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this one.
It's going to be interesting because Deonna likes to really do the stuff with the arms and the submission stuff. It might be a little difficult to do with Savannah. She's she's really built. She's got big arms. It might be a little tough for her to do what she wants to do. This one I'm really excited for. We've got Moose and Brian Myers, the two nemesis of Joe Hendry, going up against Joe Hendry and Dirty Dango. Are teaming up together. So this should be very interesting. Of course, Moose and Myers really do not like Joe Hendry. And Dirty Dango gonna team up with him here, of course, ahead of Joe Hendry's match with Brian Myers. Jeff, what do you think is going to happen with this one? I think this one's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be fun, and it's going to be filled with shenanigans.
Yes.
So,
yes. First time we said it tonight. Shenanigans. Yes. I agree. It's going to be something crazy. Chad says, I'm going in for my first sports card show. I will be celebrating my 29th birthday with family, even though my birthday ain't till Tuesday. That's cool. Enjoy. Congrats. Happy birthday. All right. And then we have the design. So Big Con, Angels, and Diener with Callihan versus the Time Machine. So KUSHIDA, Alex Shelley, and Chris Sabin. Jeff, when I'm looking at this and I see this, the matchup here, I'm seeing this is another test for Callihan, and he's probably going to somehow, some way get fed to the Wolves here.
Yeah, I don't think it turns out too well for Callihan. I just don't.
Uh-oh.
Are you frozen?
Yeah, I'm frozen. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to change my. Oh, I can't even change. Oh, there we go. Oops. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I'm back. But yes, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think that again, Jeff was saying the shenanigans thing before with Moose and Brian Myers and Hendry and Dirty Dango. I think we definitely could see something here. Remember, they're continuing those tests with Callihan, so I have a funny feeling that something along those lines will happen. Moose is going to dance, then sock Dango in the mouth. Can see Moose and Brian winning. They both suck, says James Janwick. What if Deonna turns face? I saw Masha Alexa. My thinking was that this was something I'm sure it is something she wanted to do. And why not? Why not? If you don't have anything going on and they say go for it and do it, why the hell not? Why the heck not? And lastly, we saw this coming a while ago, this one. Bully Ray and Masha against Tommy Dreamer and Mickie James. Tommy and Mickie have been siding together against Bully this entire time. Bully's kind of been picking on Mickie a lot. So now we have a mixed tag. Tommy Dreamer and Mickie against Bully Ray and Masha Slamovich. Very interesting matchup with Mickie, and having the thing with Jordan Grace coming up. She better be careful here a little bit, Jeff, because you don't want to have Masha beating you up too much right before you've got to wrestle for your title against no slouch, of course, and the ex-champion in Jordan Grace.
Mm-hmm. Man, I can't wait to see this one, because I just want to see Bully and Tommy get their hands on each other, just beat the crap out of each other.
Yep.
That'll make for some interesting shows going forward on Busted Open.
On Busted Open, yeah, it will.
So that's what I want to see.
Yeah, that's
Johnny
gonna be
Bates
awesome.
is in the house. What's up,
Johnny Bates? Well, there's a glaringly large absence of a female megastar, Kimberly. Oh gosh, been a while. Yes. What time is the Impact show tomorrow night? 7:45 p.m. We are starting. It starts at 8. There probably will be a pre-show, I would imagine. 7:30. So if you want to get there for the pre-show, it'll probably be at 7:30. So looks like tag team night on Impact tonight, other than Perrazzo versus Evans. Wes 420 is here. Ole, 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 ole. Two old men wrestling. Sign me up. Hey, listen, it could be 3 old men and it could be Goldberg. So let's not complain. Let's not complain. Masha's going to toss Tommy Dreamer across the room. That could very possibly happen. I think Tommy and Mickie win. However, I could see Bully pulling some shenanigans. Oh, with the goons. Yeah, I can't forget about the goons. Brandon Barnes. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Michael King. When I read that, Michael, he didn't make his decision yet. And if you did, you can enjoy that. The reason they got rid of him in the first place was because he didn't really have much gas left in the tank. He'll be a good goal line back if that is true for you. But other than that, you're not gonna get all that much out of him. From what I saw on ESPN, he's eyeing the Eagles, the Jets, and the Bengals. So yeah. So all teams that have possible Super Bowl aspirations. So it's not dumb. I mean, hey, why not? Why not grab that train? So let's see. What if Bully gets help from an old friend? Someone to get the tables. That's interesting. That is interesting. Very interesting. An update. I still haven't beat the Cena showcase yet. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit. I watched that show and I got so involved. I had meant to play. I got 2K23 and I meant to play that, and also Diablo 4 The beta is out, and it goes till I think the 26th. And I wanted to play that too, and I did nothing. I did nothing, but watch that show on Netflix. So there went that. Wouldn't mind if Goldberg and Bully Ray had a feud at Impact. Wes, hey, Dylan, James, Jeff, and Joe. I've completed the Cena showcase. Says James, where do you get time, dude? Where the hell do you get time to play video games?
You know what? I figured it out, Joe.
Well, go ahead. I want to hear this.
James has a clone. in his wrestling area in his home. He was able to create a James Chadwick clone.
He cloned himself.
And that's how he's able to watch 26 hours in a day of wrestling because, that's how he's able to do all these things. So
I was going to say, like, maybe he slept in like one of those hyperbolic chambers like T.O. used to. And he puts the sound on from the show. So it goes in his head when he's asleep and he just remembers all of it. But yeah, I like the clone idea better. It's, hey, listen, we could all use a clone, right? I mean, to go and do some stuff that we would rather maybe not do. Although the clone might get really pissed and then attack us and kill us or something like in a sci-fi movie. So,
that's a good horror movie.
That is a good premise for a horror movie. Yes. I feel like Goldberg is done wrestling. James sold his soul to Father James, so he doesn't need to sleep. All you got to do is complete objectives. Goldberg and Impact would be the greatest thing since the invention of reverse battle royal. Oh God. Yes. How do you sleep? We all want to know that. Saw online that Jordan met him. Yes. Jeff just mentioned that. How much did you stay up to beat the showcase? Well, James just pulled an all-nighter. Nothing new for him.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the card. We're moving on, and of course, you all know what we're going to move on to next. It is time to talk about food because, we're talking about sleep. So now we have to wake everyone up and get them hungry so that they're paying attention. So yes, now we will talk about food. Let us know, what did you have to eat today? We don't care. We don't discriminate. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, doesn't matter. Let us know what good stuff you had to eat, and we will do the same. So Jeff, did you get to eat yet? Or are you munching?
I was munching on some candy earlier, left over for my daughter's birthday.
Nice. Candy's all right.
Yeah.
Anything good?
I had some Almond Joy and Kit Kats. And,
nice.
Yeah, a couple.
Nice.
Couple of Reese's peanut butter cups.
There you go.
Yeah, but I didn't have lunch today at work. Because there's just no time to do. There's barely time to go to the bathroom now.
Yeah.
With stuff going on at work. Don't even get me started on that. By the way, I'm not sure how many people were able to see this, but my kids had a really cool weekend.
I heard about this. I know, and I saw the pictures, and Jeff mentioned it. I think you did. You mention it on Abby's? I thought I heard you mention it on Abby's.
I think I did, but I gotta show this. So that's my son. You can't really see it because it's blinging so much, but that's my son and Antonio Brown. And my son right there, who's doing a really GQ pose, has a Super Bowl ring on his hand.
That's amazing.
Antonio Brown was nice enough to show him the ring and let him wear it for a second. Being that my son mentioned that we're big Bucks fans, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I got something from the Buccaneers," and starts rifling around in his pocket, and it's like, wow, this is a surreal moment. And earlier in that day, we got to meet Kane Hodder.
That's right. Jeff met Jason Voorhees.
That's right.
Yep. That is amazing. I had the pleasure of meeting him. Great guy. That's awesome, dude. I think Jeff was telling me, we were talking as he was in line. And he was telling me that his daughter was like leery about meeting him. And then he sent me a picture a little bit later and he's like, look who wants to meet him now. But yeah, he's a cool dude. It's too bad that they can't, and I kind of figured he wouldn't because it's after COVID now, and you got to do things differently. But it's a shame when he used to do autograph signings and stuff like that. He would. I went over to him, and this was the same day. This was an amazing day because I met Tom Savini, the horror genius, was at a convention. Kane Hodder was there. Ted White was there, who also played Jason. There were like a bunch of people that were at this thing. And when I met Kane, of course, shook his hand, and he had, he poses for, somebody to take the picture. So my friend was there, and he, had the camera phone, and he asked me, he came over and he goes, you mind if I like put my hand like by your throat, and do it? And I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'm thinking like, oh, why? Yeah, this is amazing. Right. And so then he has his hand like right here. Right. And he just like kind of rested there. I'm like, oh, this is cool, man. And then he goes to take the picture. And as soon as he said ready, he goes, ready. And he went, what? And he choked. He literally squeezed my throat. It was the coolest picture though, because you're like shocked that he did it. So it's almost like when he does it, like your eyes, like your eyes will like this. You're like, don't. But it was an amazing picture. And you got a Jason Takes Manhattan picture signed. That's freaking amazing.
And I have to say, I got to shout out my daughter on that one because we were looking at the table to see which photo we were going to get autographed. And my son was like, well, Dad, you can just have him sign it to Jeff. So we didn't have, so we didn't have to pay for 2 autographs, which thank you, son, for looking out for my pockets. But we're both he's named after me. So, he's a junior. So, hey,
there you go.
It's all good. It's fine. So we're going up to the table to pick it out. And my daughter's like, ooh, I really love this one. I'm like, you're not scared of that? And she's like, no, Daddy, I'm a big girl. I'm like, okay. All right. So she picked it out, and he signed it, and he put Jason on there, which was really cool. And it was really neat.
That's
really
amazing. Neat. Of all the ones to pick too, it's funny because the movie's not the best by any stretch of the imagination, but I always loved that poster. The poster is amazing looking. If you've never seen that, like with the Jason mask, and he's like a silhouette over the silhouette of New York City. It's just a really amazing poster. I always love that poster. So when I saw you got that one, I'm like, that's awesome. Yeah, there it is. I love that picture. It's one of the coolest pictures on a movie poster I've ever seen. When I saw that, I got so excited. I was probably, when that came out, I was probably like 16, 17. And when I saw that poster, I'm like, this is going to be freaking amazing. Jason's going to be in New York. It's almost like the newest Scream, right? Because, and Ghostface is in New York. It's just a different setting because he's usually in the woods. And then when I went to see it, there I am sitting in the theater. And I think I actually went myself because none of my friends wanted to go. And I'm like, I'm going. And I sat in the theater and watching, like, okay, when are they going to go to New York? They're on a boat. Okay, this is cool. When is New York going to happen? And then New York happened in the last like 10, 15 minutes of the film. I'm like,
it happened and it ended faster than a New York minute.
A New York minute. Kane Hodder did say, though, that it was an amazingly cool time when they did get to film. The reason they did this is because they just didn't have enough money to film in New York City. And so they filmed like literally 15 minutes there with Kane. But he said it was cool because he got to be dressed as Jason on Times Square. So that must have been an amazing, because he said they had crowds and crowds of people around them watching, because Jason at that time was an icon. In the 80s, like Jason was so popular, and the fact that they all got to see him there, people snapping pictures and stuff like that, must have been awesome, and that must have been cool for him. But yeah, so cool stuff. All right, James says, Jeff, shush, stop giving away my secrets. Brandon Davies says, steak and potatoes for dinner tonight. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich and fries for dinner, says John Kessler. Dana had fries. Hamburger sliders and fries. Look at all this hamburgers and fries today. Must be Hamburger Thursday. Quiche and baby potatoes. Some Neapolitan ice cream for afters, and had some cheese and crackers, says James Chadwick. Damian Robinson, yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it? Just got finished eating some. Now, is your Neapolitan ice cream there the same as ours? So is it chocolate, vanilla, strawberry? Or Do you have another flavor? Because I know I've seen other people that have Neapolitan, and there's different things in there. Sometimes it's not the strawberry, and sometimes it's pistachio. So I've seen it in different ways. So I'm just wondering if you guys have the same one. I finished eating some ground turkey nachos. That sounds good. I'm about to have some chocolate chip cookies as a light snack throughout the rest of the show. Fries and spicy chicken bites, says Brandon. Where the ring is massive, says Derek. Yeah, it's huge. That Super Bowl ring, yeah, it is.
Tremendous.
The ring is almost as big as his hand, Jeff says. They will give him sparklers and a fire for Goldberg's entrance. Kane Hodder played Jason in 3 or he played it in part 7, part 8, part 9, and Jason X was when he played Jason. So yeah, for the film. So he's the only actor to do that, actually. Corned beef and cabbage, says Aaron. Your daughter turned 5, and now she's a big girl, says Deanna.
That's right.
Corned beef and cabbage with baby carrots, celery, Vidalia onions, celery, and russet potatoes. Aaron is like a chef. He really is.
He is.
He's a chef. There are a couple of scenes in that movie, and Jason shows his face to the guy. Oh, God. With the boombox. Oh, man. Classic. They have a gif of that I use online sometimes, but yeah, that's amazing. When the boombox is playing, he comes back and he kicks the boombox, and then the punk kids are there like, "Hey, man!" and he turns around and he shows his face. Yeah, that was amazing. That and when he knocked the one kid's head right off when the kid was trying to box him on the rooftop. That's another good one. Just that literally, he's punching him so much he's getting tired, and it's doing nothing to him. And then Jason just one punch rears back and bloop, and off goes his head. Bolden cheese spread in pasta with steak, says Deanna. Hello, Huang Win. I want to pronounce I only know how to pronounce that name, the last name, because of Dat Win that used to play for the Cowboys. So I hope I pronounced it right anyway.
Oh man, that's a throwback right there, Joe.
Dat Win, yeah.
Dat Win, yeah.
Yep. Cheese and crackers. You can tell I'm English. I had chicken nuggets for lunch. Neapolitan ice cream is vanilla, strawberry chocolate. Okay, same as ours. I was just curious. I wondered if it was different over there. Roast pork, roast potatoes, peas, carrots, and proper English gravy, says Barry Monkey. Very nice. You guys are eating good today. Eating good. I had actually I just had some scrambled eggs and some toast. I ate light because of the stomach stuff. I didn't really want to eat anything really heavy. So yeah. All right. Well, there you go. We've got about 6 minutes left to go. Chicken sandwich, onion rings, and beans, says Bonkers. LFC is eating. James, I got a little taste of English when I watched that You show. The whole last season of that, or it's not the last, but the whole 4th season of it takes place in England. So a lot of it, I guess, was filmed in Paris and parts of London and stuff like that. And a lot of them were, they were using a lot of English dialogue. So I heard the word twat mentioned quite a bit, and not the not the way that it was proper there. I probably didn't say it the right way there because I think they were saying it with a different like twat. But I heard it mentioned quite a bit during that season, so got a little bit of an English dialogue throughout there. Indian Madras curry with a side of sag and a load of onion bahis? We go hard with the cheap meals, says Johnny Bates. Michael King says turkey hoagie. Next Friday is going to be busy with this. Yeah, listen, next week is going to be insane. Because, we're going to be doing that, too. Oh, my God. Are we going to have a weekend? Good Lord. James.
No sleep.
No sleep till Brooklyn. Yes. There will be not a lot of sleep next weekend for us. That's for sure. That is for sure. That's going to be insane. Something for Sundays Between the Ropes, top five what? Have to have a little more detail. They were saying it a lot in that movie. That's a really good show, by the way. If you guys like, what can I compare it to? Things like Dexter. If you've ever watched Dexter, it's similar. It's not exactly alike, but similar, and it's very good. It's a lot of killing and murder mystery type stuff, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. I think they're supposed to be doing one more season. You said the T word while I was drinking. It's everywhere now. That's not a word I wouldn't normally use. I've heard it before. I can't say that I've never heard it, but not quite used like they did in the show. So yeah, it was interesting. Bertrice is there. Hey Bertrice, how are you? Make sure I have energy drinks. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, between Thursday Impact and then the Multiverse, Friday SmackDown, and then the Hall of Fame, Saturday Mania, Sunday Mania. Good Lord. Yeah. And we have a lot of stuff going on. Whew. Don't forget to join us, by the way. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you're new, please do that. Also, make sure you drop a like on the stream for us tonight, as it helps us out tremendously. Twitter, by the way, I think, so we are. We need 20 followers on Twitter to hit 5K. 5K on Twitter. So thank you to all those who followed us. If you haven't, or if you know anybody who hasn't, let them know. 20 more people, and we hit the 5K milestone on Twitter, which is pretty cool. Hassan is back in. WrestleMania's managers, rivals, says Brandon. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy week, crazy upcoming week. Don't forget to join Tazzy. I know Tazzy's going to be doing NXT. I believe that's is that Saturday, Jeff, during the day?
I believe so.
Yeah, so make sure you join Tazzy earlier on Saturday. He'll be back then with us for WrestleMania as well. So make sure you tune in. I'm really looking forward to that Edge and Finn Balor thing. Really, really looking forward to it, because I think that it's going to be Brood Edge against Demon Balor. And I don't know this to be true, and I have no information, but I have a very funny feeling that we're going to see a Brood entrance with the fire. And I have a funny feeling we're also going to see Gangrel. I don't know why that is. It may be more of a hope for me. I haven't read it anywhere, but I have a funny feeling that's what we're going to see. Especially if Balor comes down with anybody from Judgment Day. So that would be amazing. If you believe the TV, every other word English people use is a swear word. It's not real. No, well, they didn't. The whole thing was he was hanging around with like the upper echelon, like the upper, how could I put it? The aristocratic like people. So he was in a circle of people who were, they were very upper class, and they weren't swearing as much, but they did use that word a lot during the show. The Brood theme is timeless. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. That's really what I'm hoping happens. Especially if we're not going to get any theatrics from anyone else similar to that. I really am looking forward to that happening. I hope they do that. Would be perfect for that condition too. It's SmackDown and Impact on Sacrifice tomorrow night, and on Saturday night is UFC and AEW Rampage. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Marley's even barking because she knows there's a lot going on. SmackDown. We won't be doing obviously SmackDown tomorrow. We're just going to do the Impact pay-per-view. So we won't be doing SmackDown. So. Sorry, everyone, I'm here, but I'm in an anxious mood. My team is flying to Wichita for a national tournament, and needless to say, we don't trust the airlines very much. I hate flying. Not a fan. Oh, the upper class. So the twats, yes. Yes. They were really like uppity, snooty, like they were pretty horrible people. NXT is Saturday afternoon, yes. Yay, Marley. Yeah, Marley's barking. All right. Well, we are about to start. I believe we've got 000 on the countdown, so we're about to get underway for tonight's show. Yay for you. Yes. Yay for all of you as well. What else is going on? Here we go. We are starting. We've got a couple flashbacks. Macklin. Iceman was saying Macklin got caught trying to steal stuff out of Josh's car. It's a little weird.
It is weird.
A little weird. He's saying he might be obsessed with Josh. Ironically enough, they're showing Macklin. I'm not posh in any way, so it's just fun. I can't say that. I can't say that. Kazarian, and of course, this is what we're getting tomorrow.
Oh, that actually worked. That's cool.
Oh, look at that. That's different.
Yeah.
A split screen with the title screen in the middle. There you go. That's a little different.
There we
That's
go.
Cool. That's cool.
The things that geeks do behind the scenes.
Right. Right. Makes everything look that much cooler. Doesn't a big movie come out to John Wick? Isn't John Wick 4? I think.
Yeah, and the reviews for it so far. I'm trying to stay away from spoilers, but the reviews have been great for it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it. It's like a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty big for that series.
And it's a long movie too. It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes.
I saw that's almost 3 hours long. Well, it's the director was saying this is the absolute last one. So maybe John Wick will actually die when he gets shot by all that stuff or falls off a roof that's 19 stories high. Maybe that's what will happen. Back to behaving, says James Sherlick. What did you all think of the Andy Kaufman going, or Andy Kaufman? Oh, Andy Kaufman's going to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that. Really? That's cool. I wonder if King is I wonder if the King will induct him.
I don't know. That's a good question. I definitely wanted us to talk about that on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. Here we go. We've got the design. Are there going to be predictions for Sacrifice tomorrow night? No, John Wick can't die. I'm going on Saturday. Jeff, what do we set up for with that? Because I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I've got the title card, and I was going to pull up the website to go through the card that way.
Okay.
So yeah, we can do it. Yeah.
You want to do it during the show?
We can. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do that. Jeff's a little tired. He's under the weather a little bit. I'm under the weather a little bit. So rather than keeping you guys, what we'll do is while we're doing the matches, while everybody's watching, we'll do our predictions throughout the show. Why don't we do that? Something a little bit different. This way we get everybody out of here at a good time. We're not here for an extra half hour or 40 minutes or however long it'll take. So that's what we will do. Because I'll be honest, I forgot all about it. I told Jeff in a text right before the show, because that's when I remembered it. Someone in the chat mentioned predictions. And I'm like, oh damn, I had forgotten all about it. So you guys are on top of things. Damien, we appreciate you reminding us about WrestleMania predictions too. Because so in case you just got on or into the stream, we will be doing our WrestleMania predictions this coming Sunday on our Between the Ropes show. So we're going to make that a part of that. Instead of the Book a Wrestler segment, we will do our WrestleMania predictions before the end of the show. So come out if you want to hear the predictions for Mania. There still may even be stuff added, but you can't really wait until the last second if they do add other things. I don't know. It's probably all good, but whatever. We'll do what we've got. Someone said the Motor City Machine Guns re-signed with Impact. Yeah, that's awesome.
They sure did.
There you go. Speaking of the Motor City Machine Guns, there they are with KUSHIDA and Time Machine. So it's going to be KUSHIDA and Big Con to get us started here. So happy Machine Guns renewed their contracts. Yeah, Jeff and I were, Jeff had mentioned that maybe this was a kind of a farewell tour, that they might be, thinking about retiring. So that's obviously not the case. So that's good.
Really happy that I'm wrong.
Yeah. I don't want to see them go. Kushida really having problems doing anything here to Big Con. Big Con just looking at him like, you're going to have to do a little better than that.
Big Con is just a dude that you wouldn't want to run into.
Yeah, no. Not at all. Him and little double team going on. Big Con just stopped that right in its tracks. He's got Alex Shelley taking him over to the corner. Definitely will be there Sunday for that show. It'll be my very first time joining you all for that. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I didn't know you never were at it between the ropes. That's cool, man. Appreciate you coming out. Mania is looking pretty awesome, minus the Brock and Omos match. Yeah, it's going to be a little weird. Yeah, that's going to be probably a 2-minute match. It'll be probably over pretty quickly. Question, do you think we'll have new WWE World and WWE Universal Championship? You mean a split title? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that you'll get my predictions on Sunday, but I don't think they will split the titles. Now, Jeff, do you think they'll split the titles? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Not right now. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think so either. Jeff is wrong for once. Quick, sound the alarm. The world is ending. That really wasn't. That was more just like a thought, though. I'm not going to hold him accountable for that one, because that was more just like he didn't come out and say that was a prediction. So I'm not going to hold that one against him. That was more just like a thought that he had. Give Roman Reigns a vacation. Roman wants to do movies. Yeah, so he probably will be gone for a little bit.
Tell you, the one that Hollywood should be after is Jay
Uso?
Yes. That dude has been tremendous in this storyline.
Agreed. Yeah. Here we go over to the other side, and we've got Chris Sabin in there. Oh, very nice teamwork here from Time Machine. They've got Alan Angels over in the wrong corner, and look at this, just stretching him out. Oh, and a drop kick from Sabin. Hope everyone stays calm on here with what I'm about to say. I don't want no drama, but Bray, I to me, there's not any more drama involved in that at all. I am fully believing that he won't be there with only 8 days left, and there's a lot of things going on, and I don't think he should be there with 8 days left, because it doesn't give any justice to doing anything towards any sort of storyline. So I would agree. I don't think he's. I mean, it came out today that from many different places that he's not cleared, and if he's not cleared, he's still sick. It's that simple. And so no, I'm not thinking that he will be there. I'm not thinking it will be there, and I don't think it. Like I said, I don't. It doesn't. We shouldn't have. They shouldn't be rushed into doing it. So
right. Because the other thing that'll happen with that too is that everyone. So if he rushes back just to be on Mania,
yep,
and it's not going to be at the quality that he wants, and it's probably not going to be at the quality that the fans want.
Correct.
So that's one downside. So I mean, there, and again, he doesn't. Most people get a chance to rest up and heal if something has been going on, if there's an illness or something like that. But we just expect these people to perform like robots, and that's not the case. So I'll get into more of this on Sunday, but yeah, it's just if the man hasn't been doing well, let him have his time. If you're WWE, perfect time to bring him back is Raw right after WrestleMania, and just make that show huge.
Yeah, Jeff and I talked about this beforehand. You could start a whole thing. Listen, he had a lot of success at SummerSlam, right?
Yeah.
A lot of success at SummerSlam. His first match with Balor was at SummerSlam. He had a lot of big wins at SummerSlam. Hasn't really had that kind of history at Mania. And the last thing you want him to do is come back, his first Mania back. And there were, yeah, and I hate to say the rumors because there are so many rumors, but there were rumors that were saying he might not win, that he might have lost to Bobby because of interference by Howdy. And if that happened, there would have been tons of fans that would have been so pissed. Even though it's a start of a storyline, they wouldn't have understood that. They would have been very, very upset. So I'll be honest, like Jeff just said, I think it's just better to move on. Just start over. Like I said, if he should show up, maybe he comes down and attacks Bobby. That would be cool. Just have him come down and attack Bobby after Bobby wins. He's supposed to be wrestling LA Knight as a replacement. So if Bobby wins, have the lights go out, have the Fiend show up in the ring or whatever, have him show up in the ring and just attack Bobby. And there you go. Perfect start to the storyline.
Yep.
And then you go
or what you could do, because I'm gonna predict this. So I'll give this ahead of Sunday.
Okay.
The Omos Brock match is going to lead to a break in the show. Okay. Because I do believe that they're gonna like make the ring collapse.
Oh, yes, yeah, that's right. You were talking about that.
So I think that'll lead to a break in the show. Why not have him show up then? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. And I think listen, you guys would be, and like Jeff said, with him, it was everybody wanted a spectacle because, because of what happened at the last one and everything like that. And if it's not going to be that, why bother? Save the spectacle. Just save it. Yeah, just save it. So, but anyway, that's our thoughts about that. So, idiots hating on WWE for Alexa being away when she had cancer scares. Some people just need, dude, like we said that at the top of the show. Like they have lives, man. They have lives, and some things are just more important. And like Jeff mentioned to me too, and a lot of people probably aren't thinking of this. What if Bray's children are sick? You know what I mean? Like maybe it's not just him. Sometimes when you get something, it spreads into your whole household and your family. What if the kids aren't well? You really think he would have his attention would be on doing wrestling? So sometimes you just have to keep in mind that these people are human beings. So they're having a weigh-in on Raw with Omos and Brock. They always go well. they go as well as contract signings. Oh, let's go, Sabin. Yes. It's been a really, really good match. We got Deonna in the ring right now with KUSHIDA, who just took a kick. KUSHIDA getting fired up. Arm over to the shoulder and really going to work on Deonna. KUSHIDA misses. Deonna with the knee. KUSHIDA, Alex Shelley. Nice teamwork again. Look at this. Oh, down goes Deonna. Here comes Alan Angels.
Man.
Not
the way they work in the ring together.
They really do. Yeah, it's incredible. Big boot to the arm of Alan Angels, and out he goes. Shelley going over after Big Con. And now KUSHIDA as well coming after him. Oh, and down he goes. Now Chris Sabin coming back over with Alan Angels. Trying to triple team. They're trying to get the big man they've got. KUSHIDA is going up top. Everybody else is down on the ground. And he takes down Big Con. And the bearded guy in the audience loved it. Someone's going to tip the scales. Yeah, you think? We all know no way Bray would want to miss Mania if there's not absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome start. Yes, been a very good match. Did we just get a commercial?
Yeah, we just got a little bit of a commercial, but at least it's an Impact commercial.
That's true, yeah. That was weird. We don't usually get commercials on the show. Okay.
Yeah.
My husband had a malignant melanoma removed from his back in 2020. Skin cancer of any kind is no joke. Yeah. Between her having that and her being on that show, that Masked Singer show, listen, like I said, they're allowed to just do stuff. I mean, it's like any of us, The world wouldn't certainly end if you know, if I decided to call, you know, to not go into work one day or not, you know, that's how people have to think of it. They're human beings. And as much as we think, as much as we are looking forward to the entertainment, to them, yes, they understand what they do, and many of them love to entertain us. But you got to remember, it's a job. It's a job. So, do we see Omega versus Vikingo last night? I did not.
I didn't last night because I was feeling a little cruddy, but I will watch it over the weekend. Me and the little guy will watch it.
Alex Shelley should bring back paparazzi production.
That's a throwback.
That is.
I remember that.
Don't put that evil into existence. Are you talking about? Yeah, he's been in the headlines today. I don't know why.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, right. Prayers go out to Bray, and we might get something just as great and entertaining. LA Knight versus Bobby Lashley is going to turn him into a dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like him. I really think he's going to be something else.
I've always liked him as Eli Drake, as LA Knight, whatever he does. I love him so.
Alex Shelley just saved the 3. Big Con takes the knees. Sabin going up top. Can he take the big man down? He does. Drop kick, but here comes Deonna. Deonna with a huge clothesline takes out Chris Sabin. And now he goes after Shelley, but Shelley caught him. Head first into the second turnbuckle he goes. Nice ensiguri there from Alan Angels. He misses Sabin, but connects with a left. And now look at this. They're getting behind him. The atomic drop. Look at this. Has him set up. Oh. Like Jeff said, the teamwork is incredible.
It's incredible, man.
Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked with this game between Kansas State and Michigan State. Is a classic. Max Dupree, however, did not work. No.
I gotta ask this question, Joe, to you and all the Impact fans. How would you feel about Impact starting trios titles?
Oh, I would love that. Could you imagine these two guys? And oh my God, yeah, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing.
I mean, I know some people say too many belts is a bad thing, and I get that, but I just feel like that would be such a cool thing in Impact, and it would lend itself to a lot of the talent that they have there.
Agreed. I think so. Yeah, I think that'd be amazing. They have a lot of talent in Impact to do that.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is just fast and furious here. Alan Angels off the ropes. KUSHIDA stops him in his tracks, gets him in that hold. Oh, this could be the end. Unless he can get to the ropes. Yeah, he does. But Sabin's not going to allow it to happen. And he rolls right back in. And now Sabin, that's it. Alan Angels taps. Time Machine wins.
Gonna blow my nose real quick, so I'm gonna mute so no one has to hear that.
6-man titles wouldn't be bad in Impact. Multiverse United next Thursday. Yes, Aaron, we will be doing that. We didn't think we'd get a lot of votes, but we did. So we'll be doing that show. Are they done with the Hall of Fame inductees, or will there be more next week? There might be. I don't know. That would be a cool idea. Imagine the possible dream matches we could get as a result. Yep. Honestly, I like it, but I would prefer them to do intergender tag titles. Okay. Is this the Coven? Yes, I do believe it is. The new Knockouts World Tag Team Champions. Trickery and witchcraft. So much wrestling on Sacrifice, ROH, Rampage, SmackDown. Too much to watch tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot. Luckily, we only have to do one.
Right. Oh, man.
Taylor Wilde.
Time Machine won that, right?
They did.
Oh,
And Kylan King. Thunder Rosa on Busted Open voted Kylan her wrestler of the week for last week.
Oh, wow.
She's a big fan of hers. I guess she knows her from the Texas promotion, that Thunder
Mission
Pro.
Yeah, Mission Pro.
Yeah, she wrestled in Mission Pro. Macklin. Eddie Edwards. Probably a ad for Sacrifice. That was a crazy match. My dad believes in Joe Hendry. There you go. As well he should.
That's right.
Imagine the Beautiful People versus the Coven. That'd be cool. The Beautiful People.
My daughter says she doesn't believe yet.
Oh my gosh, your daughter needs to believe. You need to start getting her. You need to start getting her to do this.
I know.
Jeff, did you see the Taylor Wilde tweet?
I see every Taylor Wilde tweet.
Yeah. Oh, we got a thing about
Champagne Sing.
Oh, yes, it's Champagne Sing. Formerly Raj Singh is now Champagne Singh. Look at all that money. Got some bills there. It says, pop the cork. Champagne Sing. I kind of dig this. It's almost like they're doing almost like $1 Million Man thing with him.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it. We got Kenny King and Eddie Edwards. Well, this will make some of you people happy. The Masked Singer featured superstar Alexa Bliss was revealed, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, was a one-and-done performer on the Fox series. Now, with her time in the program behind her, she was kind enough to share, and this is Cinema Blend, so this is a pretty famous movie site, what's next for her, and her status. For WrestleMania. May have heard Alexa Bliss underwent surgery. It's, however, looking like her recovery time won't be that long. Oh, it's short. Like, I got my stitches. I don't know if you could see my stitches right here. They come out in a week. With that time frame, Alexa Bliss should have her stitches out ahead of the start of WrestleMania. So if there's anything for her to do, it seems she could be ready to face whatever challenge is presented to her. She says here, I will be in LA for WrestleMania. I will be at the arena. Who knows what that leads to? Because, in WWE, you never know what's going to happen. It's a company where you always expect the unexpected. We will have to see. So there you go. Should make somebody happy. Oh, and the Bray stuff will start in seconds.
Yep.
Alexa's great at singing. Yeah, she was a good singer. Yeah, I agree. Eddie Edwards. Oh, we got Savannah Evans on her way out. So this will be Savannah and Deonna Perrazzo coming up next. Whose tweet was that? It wasn't a tweet. It was from Alexa Bliss. She was talking to Cinema Blend, the website that does interviews for movies and all that and some such. So yes, that is. By the way, if you missed her on Masked Singer, there is you can watch it on Hulu. It's actually on Hulu if you have it. But yeah, she basically said that she's good, the stitches and stuff. She said she will be at LA for WrestleMania. I will be at the arena, and who knows what that leads to. So that's essentially what it was. Love Deonna Purrazzo. Yes. Deonna's amazing. Raj has always been decent on the mic. Good that they are finally giving him a character to exploit it. Yeah, I like it. I kind of dig it.
Yeah, I like what they're doing with it. They needed someone. I mean, if we're being honest, they needed someone to step into that Rohit role.
Yes.
And I think that's kind of the direction that they were hoping
Agreed.
that Raj would go. But I think this character change allows for that to happen even more. But they needed someone that was kind of that old school throwback heel talker, and that's what they needed. So this is a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Savannah has new gear. She does. I like Deonna's as well. Deonna's almost like with the cape and the cloak and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night, Alexa was on Masked Singer. I watched on Twitter. The Virtuosa. I didn't even not know Alexa. Yeah, she was. Jeff, should we get to a prediction or two while this is going down?
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let me see here. Let me do my trusty share screen here.
Absolutely. Queen Deonna. Savannah Evans taking her shots of
Can everyone see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so we'll start here at the bottom. We'll start with the digital media title. Joe. We got
Joe Hendry. Yes, we have Joe Hendry. No, you know who I'm going for. We've got Joe Hendry versus Brian Myers for the Digital Media Championship. Very easy one for me. I'm going to go with Joe Hendry, even though it could get very dicey for him, especially if Moose ends up there, which he very well could. But here's the thing about Moose and Myers and what I think is going to go on here. Yes, they're both heels. You would think they'd work together, but they both want the same thing. So that doesn't always lead to very good results because they might end up fighting each other over what they both want. So I'm going to say that's how it somehow gets messed up. Maybe Moose comes out, does something with shenanigan-wise, and maybe he takes out Myers by mistake, and then they end up moving on that way. But I do think Joe Hendry retains. Jeff, what about you?
I believe in Joe Hendry. All right.
Yes.
Up next, we have PCO going up against Kenny King.
This is going to be a crazy match, but we all know where this is leading. PCO wants Eddie Edwards, and Eddie Edwards and everything that he's done to him. This is, I think he's going to take a little bit of revenge out on Mr. King. Kenny will probably do his best to try to take the monster down, but we all know that PCO doesn't stay down. So I'm going with PCO here, Jeff. What about you?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough night for Kenny King. I just wouldn't mess with PCO. Just saying. Just going to throw that out there. But yeah, I think PCO wins this one.
Agreed. Now, no commercial break there. We got Savannah. Savannah really showing out here. She's really laying it on to Deonna.
Yes, she is.
All right, Jeff. Oh, look at this one.
Yeah, this one.
A main event in almost any other arena, at almost any other time, this could be a main event and should be. Well, this is a rematch. We saw Mike Bailey, of course, won the last one between these two. It was on a pre-show. So I don't know whether or not they'll do the same thing again, but we've got Gresham and Mike Bailey. Jeff, I'm going to say, because I think this may continue, and in the light of that, I'm going to say that Gresham wins this, and they end up 1-1, and then they're going to have to solve it in some other way at another pay-per-view. So I'm going with a Gresham win here in this one and tie up this little series between these two guys. What about you, dude?
I love that idea. I will tell you that I think that Impact is going to do an Ultimate X match at Rebellion.
Yep.
And I think they'll both end up in that match.
Very more than likely.
And one of these guys will walk out the champ.
Ooh, okay.
So
okay,
just a little long-term booking there, but yeah, I think that I think it gets tied up after this one. And we got to have the rubber match. And I think the rubber match will end up being for the title at some point. So.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, decider at Rebellion. This is Barry. Yes. Yes. Savannah Evans still has been dominant in this match so far. Deonna's been on the ground about the entire time. She's trying to get up off the mat right now, and Savannah just toying with her. Deonna trying to make her way back up. Now, here we go. Deonna's trying to fight back with a couple chops. Oh, just rapid chops from Deonna. Lets out a primal scream, and here she comes. Big boot. And now, here we go. She's going for the arm, but Savannah having none of that. None of that. All right, Jeff, what you got another one, or should we take?
Yeah, I can go another one, or if you want to go back to this, we can. Either way.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, we'll do two, and then during this match, we'll do two more. Yeah, we'll keep doing 2 and 2. We'll do it that way.
We did 3, so
so we'll do 3
and the next 3, and then
so that works.
Good stuff.
That works. Gresham and Bailey needs to be a tag team to improve the tag team division more. Says
I'd love to see them as a tag team at some point.
Yeah, that'd be. Could you imagine those two against the Machine Guns? Ooh.
Oh man, or against Bullet Club.
Oh yeah, dude.
For the belts.
Oh my God. They did tag up a little bit, so
yeah.
Jason Stoffer says, "I like the new setup." Yeah, Jeff trying something a little different tonight. It does look cool.
Yeah, trying something new.
We got both of our faces up there.
Yeah.
And the match. Yeah, it's cool, man. By the way, Jason, a member of our channel. Thank you for being a member of the channel, Jason. We so much appreciate that. And I listen, for those who have been our members, again, I thank you very much. Please don't think that we forgot about you in any way.
Please don't.
Yeah, we're going to get to that stuff as soon as all the hullabaloo dies down after Mania. I promise. So those of you who have done that and paid for those levels of membership, we will get to those membership things as soon as we can after Mania. It's just such a big time of the year right now with everything going on. Once it slows down a little bit, we'll definitely get to that. So I want at some point Josh versus Gresham in an Iron Man match.
Yeah, sign me up for that.
Deonna's got the arm, but Savannah Evans able to wow. Deonna with double elbows now, clothesline. Now Deonna's on a roll. Savannah's in a little bit of trouble. She's got her rocked. Nice Russian leg sweep to take her down. And now back to that arm bar. She's got it locked in there pretty good. Savannah using her strength.
She got it on.
She does. She's trying to get over to the rope. She does.
Mm.
Come on, Deonna. You know Savannah fights dirty. Little Silver says the new setup rocks. Yeah, look at these. Adding stuff to that. You got her name up in the top there. You got the social media. Look at this. Jeff's doing work during the show. Deonna trying to drag Savannah out of that corner. Savannah not letting go. Hey, the sheep guy's back. Or no, a unicorn guy. Wow, Bridge almost got her. It's a 2 count. WWE has green shirt guy and Impact has unicorn guy.
That's right.
Unicorn guy. I still think Deonna should be the one to dethrone Mickie. Well, here's what I found a little interesting with Mickie. Mickie has said that she's going to be at Mania. Now, what would happen if, I don't know, if she lost the title to Jordynne Grace tomorrow? Now, she didn't say she's retiring from Impact like she did before, but she loses the title. Oh! Giselle Shaw gets kicked. Everybody's taking kicks.
Ooh.
Jay Vidal took one too. Look at this. Crucifix from Deonna for a cover and a pin.
Oh.
Wow, never saw her do that before. That's awesome.
Wow.
The Virtuosa, Deonna Perrazzo, is your winner. That was an amazing move. Oh, and look at this. Savannah comes right back into the ring and clobbers her from behind. Let's see. Is Deonna going to get any help here? Here comes Giselle.
That's what I was going to say. Is anyone going to come and help Deonna, given how she's been?
Yeah, I mean, they're both really, look at this, putting the boots to Deonna. And those heels that Giselle's got on can't be feeling too good getting in the ribs either.
No.
Giselle Shaw is all over Deonna Perrazzo. Jay Vidal is loving it. And yeah, nobody is coming out.
Nobody's coming out to help.
They're still, look at this. Choke slam from Savannah Evans, and down she goes. Deonna just took a beating here. And there's still
makes all the sense in the world now, because she might have done a little damage for Giselle's opponent tomorrow night.
Yes,
just helping out.
Yep. They are softening her up, and Giselle.
Ooh, Lord have mercy! Thank you, James.
What did he say? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, sharing is caring, Joe.
Yes, it is. Yes. So there you go. Giselle Shaw stands tall. We got a flashback moment of the week. We don't get this very often. Sacrifice 2010. This is
interesting that they're showing Devon.
Yeah, this is it is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, thank you for sharing that, Jeff. That was
very thoughtful, right?
Very, very thoughtful of you. Yes. Yes, very thoughtful. Is this the machine guns and wow, yeah, it is. Machine guns and the Dudleys. Damn, that's cool. Motor City.
I got you, Derek.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks, says Heather. I was hoping Tasha Steeles would come out then. Here are the Death Dolls. And what did we say? Didn't you mention just last week about Taya Valkyrie being on one more show, perhaps?
Yes.
Well, there she is.
I know nothing.
Hold on. Let's see what they're saying. We're going to stay away from magic, says Taya. Taya says they'll get their titles back. How would that happen? Because she's not there anymore. Rosemary said give her a mimosa if you have to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Jessica does not look too happy here. What is she saying? There's a casket?
I wonder if Havoc is in the casket.
Ooh, you might be right. Oh, Taya just slammed it shut. Uh-oh, Jeff. Somebody's coming out.
Yep. Joe's not liking this.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. There's a hand that's what's
going to happen to Taya. They're going to
pull her into the coffin, maybe?
And that's how
Yes,
she
that's
goes.
oh yep. She's being attacked by whoever these hands are from. There she goes. She's gone. Taya got taken into the casket. They do an amazing job when
They do.
wrestlers leave, don't they?
They do.
That's such good stuff, man. That's it, man. She went into the casket. The hands dragged her in. Taya's gone. That's fantastic. I really love when Impact does that stuff. It's great. Any other show would be like, whatever, she left, that's it, we're done. They're just part ways. They don't bother with anything like that. Other places would just be like, we just want you to forget about her because she left.
Yeah.
But I love when they do this. It's like they end the story and yeah, James said it was brilliant. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was great.
And someone to the right of me called it, but yeah.
No comment.
Yep. You guys are my witness. You guys are my witnesses. If you were here last week, he did say that Taya would be on one more show. He did. So, yeah.
I might have even said something that was close to what just happened.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know.
Yeah, you did. Masha Slamovich. So we're getting Masha and Bully against Tommy and Mickie James. Mickie James, Derek. Nice way to leave a return story open as well. Yeah, it is. It's smart. I like how they do. Now, I mean, obviously, we know Eric Young is not returning unless someone raises him from the dead because, he was stabbed.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you never know. Stranger things have happened.
They've done that before. So
they have. Yeah. Father James Mitchell can do a little service and bring him back.
Yeah.
Tommy Dreamer on his way out with the polka dot pants and a kendo stick, of course. Seth's Twitter got hacked.
I still need that Bully Sucks Eggs shirt.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Barry Monkey.
In wrestling, death is a minor inconvenience. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious.
Hold on, let me hit this for Joe and for Derek.
Hardcore country.
Giggity.
Two of my favorite colors, by the way. Blue and purple. I love Masha so much. Why did she have to align herself with that clown, Bully Ray? What's Tommy Dreamer doing with Kenny the kendo stick? He's going to make use of Tommy Dreamer probably owns more kendo sticks than anyone ever has in wrestling history.
Probably. Him and Sandman, I would say.
And Sandman, yes. His boy Sandman. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Although Sandman busted him on himself.
That's true. That's very true.
You guys ever see Sandman's entrance? We really should do when it slows down an ECW pay-per-view at some point.
Yeah.
That would be an amazing watch along because if you guys have never seen any of that,
he's like a 6-pack in by the time he gets to the ring.
Yep, smashing his head with beer cans, and then before he even gets to the ring, he's bleeding. Yeah, you got to watch some of that stuff, man. ECW was awesome. It was so good. Used to watch it every Saturday night, late night TV, man. It was like 12:15, 12:30 in the morning because they couldn't show it during prime time.
Yeah.
Pics of Crazy Mickie and WWE. Oh gosh, I'm not saying that. not going any further on that comment. No.
I was wondering if you were gonna go there.
Nope. Caught it. I know better. When I read Derek's post, I know better. I read ahead. So yes. Bully's grubby mitts on Masha's shoulders. Yuck. Who's he yelling at over there? Is he yelling at fans or is he yelling at Mickie? I think he's yelling at the fans.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Giving somebody the business, though.
Might be Mickie. Mickey's going to tag in. She's got Paul Stanley gauntlets on there. I kind of dig that. Paul Stanley used to wear those, like a similar thing with Kiss when they were around the time of the 70s.
Oh, he's giving Mickie the business.
He is giving Mickie the business. You're right. Mickie looks pissed.
Kick him in the sprouts, Mickie.
Yeah, right? He's asking Masha if she wants in. Bully saying you want in. There you go. Masha's in. We are going to see Impact versus GCW champion. They showed the unicorn guy. Yes, unicorn guy. I said WWE's got green shirt guy and Impact has unicorn guy. That's interesting about Mickie. They could also do it Forbidden Door thing and have her put the title on the line against one of the WWE side. Yeah, she said she's definitely going to be there. It could just be as a spectator, but it's just odd that she pointed that out.
Joe, how crazy would it be if Mickie showed up in WWE? They somehow put the title, the Impact Knockouts title, on the line between her and Chelsea. Chelsea wins it.
Oh, jeez. Her and Chelsea Green? That would
Her
be
and Chelsea Green to finish out their story.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Each of them went home afterwards, right?
Yep.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Saying it again, Mickie tapped. Mercedes might be coming after Mickie at some point.
Hey, they have been chirping back and forth, so
They have definitely done that. Yeah, that could very well happen at Slammiversary. So, let's just don't put that in the universe. Tommy Dreamer takes a knee from Bully Ray and then an elbow. He's tagging Masha and he wants Masha to go after. He's going to throw Masha on top of Dreamer. And Masha's going to cover. No, Dreamer kicks out. Let's see if Dreamer's adverse to hitting Masha. Taking some good kicks. Look at this. She missed with the right arm. Now with a little elbow shot. And here comes Mickie back in. And double axe handles.
she stuck her tongue out at Bully.
Yes, she did. Oh, and a hair pull. Oh, the crowd did not like that.
Bully USOB.
Hair pull while she's in mid-motion, too, going off the ropes. Bully's tagging in with Mickie in there. Now he goes after Dreamer and takes Dreamer out. So now it's Bully and Mickie. Nope, Bully's going out of the ring after Tommy. Nope, he's got Tommy's kendo stick. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Referee is warning Bully, but he said no, he can't use it or he'd be disqualified now. Bully coming back over. Now he's got Mickie by the hair. Oh, he picks her up and he's going to slam Mickie James. He does. Pulling her by the hair again. Now he tags Masha back in. It's been very one-sided. I'm way behind on Show on Fight again, says James. Congratulations to GCW champion Masha Slamovich. She won the title by defeating Deathmatch Jesus Nick Gage last year. Did she really?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's really cool. I had no idea. I don't watch GCW, so I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool. Tanahashi is wrestling in place of Ospreay next week. Ospreay hurt his shoulder again.
Yeah. He's wrestling against Speedball.
Oh, okay.
Tanahashi, yeah. Ooh.
James is sending something else. Mickie is in a lot of trouble. Delivers a back elbow to Masha to try to stop the momentum. Head scissor takedown.
Joe, check the insiders Twitter DM.
Insiders Twitter. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Check now. I think it just sent.
Oh. Vincent tweeted. Marley's barking again. Marley must like Vincent.
She must.
Vincent says it's time. Dig what I'm saying. Who is Death? Is Death Walks? Is that Dutch?
Yep.
Oh. It's time. Dig what I'm saying. And he's tweeting at Dutch. That's interesting. That's interesting. Masha down. Bully is on wobbly legs. And Tommy Dreamer is, what's he doing here? Gonna slam him down and let Mickie take him out? Oh, no. They're not. They're not doing the old, look at this.
Do it. Do it.
What's up? Mickie, come on. You got to do it. Oh. What's up? Haven't seen that in a while.
And the sprouts.
Right? Yep.
And Bully just said my balls.
He did. And look at Mickie and Tommy are going to do it. Get the tables. Get the tables. Oh, this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. James says, oh, I dig what he's saying.
Yeah, we dig it.
What does it mean, though? It's time. Like, where are they going to show up? You think they show up? I mean, that could be anything, right? If they're talking about tomorrow,
it could be as soon as tomorrow.
It could be anywhere, though. It could be Impact. It could be at the pay-per-view.
Could be anywhere.
Could be at Impact pay-per-view. It could be at SmackDown, and it could be Rampage.
Could be yeah. I was about to say it could be Rampage.
Wow.
Oh, Bully USOB.
Bully Ray. Oh. He's still holding on to his. Heather says, oh, man, I love this. I bet you didn't love the outcome.
You didn't love the finish to that match.
Deonna saying, my bleep. Yes, balls. Boo, says Heather. Jason says, I have a thought. I think Vincent is referring to or teasing a certain faction. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that because they were also talking about Seth. So I don't know. I don't know. And again, with Bray out, I don't know if that would make any sense. I don't know. They could literally show up anywhere tomorrow. They could literally show up anywhere because the clues they've given are very cryptic. There's been no indication other than the stuff with Seth that they're doing. So, oh no, they're not. Bully's not gonna do this.
Tazzy is in the house. What's up, Tazzy?
Tazzy is here. Oh, look at this, Jordan Grace.
Oh,
Jordan Grace with a kendo stick to Bully's back.
She did say she wasn't going to let anything happen.
Yes, she did. And Jordan is not afraid of. Oh, but she takes out Mickie James, and she didn't even mean to do it. Bully sidestepped. Masha and Bully walk out the winners It's Impact Party, baby. I missed everybody. I will see you on WrestleMania weekend. Yeah, we were talking about your show, Tazzy. Told everybody to make sure they join you for NXT. Let them know what time while you're here. Put it in the chat so everyone knows. And then, yeah, Tazzy will be back with us next weekend for WrestleMania. Jordan, get out of there. Damn you, bully. Rich Swan and Frankie Kazarian. Wow, dude, it's already 9:30. We better get some more picks in here, Jeff.
I know, man. I know.
See,
Let's go ahead and get some picks in. So we'll start with the X Division title.
Trey Miguel versus Lince Dorado. This should be a really great match, Jeff, but I can't see Trey losing the title until what you mentioned probably will be next would be the Ultimate X match for that championship at Rebellion. So I would agree. I think it's going to be Trey Miguel that's going to come out on top, although this is probably going to be a very, very good match.
This is going to be a great match.
Yeah.
Along with Gresham and Speedball, might be up for match of the night.
Yeah, see that.
But yeah, I think this is going to be a great match. I think Trey Miguel retains because I do think that we get a new champion at Rebellion due to the Ultimate X match.
Yeah, I agree. I believe that too. All right, Tazzy, what do you think of the new setup? Jeff switched it up tonight, so he switched it up a little bit. We got our faces here. We got the stuff in the middle. What's next, Jeff?
All right, up next, let's see here. Tag team title match. This is going to be great, by the way. Bullet Club versus TMDK. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome to see TMDK wrestle. If you guys haven't seen them before, they are a fantastic team. And against the newly crowned champions, Jeff, I got to go with Bullet Club just simply because, again, they just won the titles. TMDK is amazing, and it's going to be a great match all around, but I do think the Bullet Club will retain.
Yeah, I think Bullet Club is going to retain. I think Chris Bay and Ace Austin are the future of Impact. So yeah, I got the Bullet Club continuing their title reign.
Agreed. Come on, Motor City, get those titles back. All right, what is next? We'll do one more.
All right, so we just saw a little bit of this play out, but Giselle saw against Deonna Perrazzo.
Giselle and Deonna. Well, man, I got to go with the revenge angle on this one. Deonna owes her one, and I think Deonna will get her revenge here. The question is, though, and somebody mentioned in the chat, was it Heather? Does someone get involved again on Deonna Perrazzo's half? And maybe, just maybe, it's someone who has been gone for quite a while. And she did mention in the chat, could Tasha Steelz come out there and kind of take out Savannah Evans so that there's no interference going on in this match, Jeff? But I like Deonna Perrazzo here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I like Deonna, even though I think it's going to be tough. Just like we saw tonight, she's going to have to dodge Jay, and she's going to have to dodge Savannah to get the win.
Yes.
And she'll probably get beaten down after it anyway. But yeah.
Wow, Will Ospreay and Homicide.
Yamashita is debuting next week too. Joe, you'll like her. And then next week is gonna be
a long night.
Long night.
Oh, man.
Long night.
It's kind of good there's that break in between.
Yeah, take a nap.
Yeah, we have to take a power nap.
Take a power nap.
Raise your hand if you're coming out to that. You all voted. I know. Listen, I know a lot of you weren't, can't because of the time and stuff. But let us know if you're coming out. I mean, a lot of people voted, so here's the thing: you better show. because
Yeah, you better show it. Better not be two of us.
right, yeah, you better show up after voting, especially those who voted on YouTube. It was really close on Twitter. Yes and no. It was like 52-50 or something. It's really close, or 52-48. But YouTube, it was like way up there. So you better show for that. Tasha will be in LA for wrestle concerts, very possible. Kenta and Josh, yes, please. I'm picking Trey. Drink lots of coffee next week.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Coffee and energy drinks.
James Chadwick, I don't believe you sleep. You're like a vampire. You're a wrestling vampire. You're not going to be sleeping. I don't want to hear that. West Coast. So if I'm not, something bad happened. All right. Well, there you go. What do we have? 3 more matches left to do?
Yeah.
So we will do them at the next break. So we'll do them at the 9:45 time right there.
Because we got the match between Jordan and Mickie. We've got Dreamer and Bully, and then we've got the 6-man tag.
6-man tag match. Yes.
Yeah.
Jason Stauffer says, like the Jackson 5 once said, I'll be there. Yes. Dango. Oh, here we go. My favorite match of the night. Here we go. It's Dango.
The fact that this is main eventing gets an automatic 10 from you.
All right. Dirty Dango is here. It's time to get weird. Look at Dango at the dance. Yeah, here he comes. Leaving Joe. I love the and he bum bum. Here we go. Clap along. There he is. Believe in Joe Hendry.
There he is.
There it is, the man himself, Joe Hendry. There's a pretty awesome guitar solo in the middle of this song, too. Look at him.
Yeah.
There he goes. Everybody put up your hands. Put up your hands. Even Dango's doing it.
There's already video evidence of me doing it. So
hey, that's right. Jeff was on camera when that happened. Deanna's dancing. Look at the crowd. Yes.
You know, Deonna wasn't a believer in Joe Hendry for a little bit.
You're converted.
Yeah.
Deanna's been converted. We believe, Chance. Look at the unicorn guys saying we believe. Tonight is special. The first time you're going to see the tag team of Joe Hendry and Dirty Dango. The 2 magic words. Dango comes out and says, suck it. That's not what he wanted you to say, Dango. He wanted you to say, we believe. Dango's taking it. I'm not too sure this is going to work out for me.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out well.
Dango's killing me. Can we get an insider's interview? Oh God, yeah. I had chat with him. The thing is, it's hard now because they're busy. It's not like they get breaks. Their shows they tape a whole bunch of them together. So, but I have spoken to him in DMs, so the word is out there. So,
yeah. He is aware at this point that he has an open invitation.
He is. Here comes Moose. Deonna's tag team is going to be done soon. Yeah, it kind of doesn't look like it's going to last.
Yeah, this is not a team built to last or to stand the test of time.
It is not. Hey, John G, how are you?
John
Moose. 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 And here he comes. This man just looks like he gets bigger and bigger every time you see him.
He's tremendous, man.
Moose and Myers with a little fist bump. Dancing Moose, yes. Probably the two biggest villains in Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Two for sure.
Yep.
You gotta throw Eddie in that mix now.
Eddie as well, yeah. Boos says James, I am doing good. How about you, Joe? We're doing well, John. Thank you. I believe in Joe Hendry. Of course you do.
And obviously Bully. You gotta put Bully at the tippy top, and then Macklin probably fits in there.
Yep. Myers is going to start out with Joe Hendry, so these two will be wrestling tomorrow. Myers with the kick to the midsection out of the, looked like they were going for a test of strength there almost. Boy, that lost a lot of flavor. That's not done very often anymore, is it? Remember all the test of strengths wrestlers would do, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
All the time. Jeff Cobb versus Moose is going to be hard hitting.
I can't wait for that one. That's the one. That might be the one I won't say I'm most excited for, but it's up there.
Look at how long Hendry has him up in the air.
That's crazy.
Sorry, go ahead, Jeff. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just thought that was
no, that was crazy. That was impressive.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Yeah, no, it's all. I was a little bit under the weather. I had a little stomach thing, I think, but a lot of it's going around. Jeff's under the weather a bit too with a cold, so it's that time of the year. Dango's going to do some hip gyrating with Moose out there. I don't know if he's trying to get him to dance. Moose's leg was going.
His leg was going, yeah.
His leg was starting to go.
I'm telling you, Joe. I think they're gonna do a character change with Moose at some point.
You think he's gonna go and dance Moose?
And do like the DJ Tular. Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. With Naomi saying she is no longer in WWE. Oh, she did. I didn't see that. Do you think that's true and not a swerve? So when she does show up back up, say Raw after Mania or SmackDown after Mania, I don't know. It's possible. I mean, the way that they went out, I'm not sure. You know what I'd like to see her do? If she is going to come back, I would like to see her, right, after Mania, make a return on the Raw and have her come back. And let's say Roman doesn't show up after Mania. If he loses his titles, I'd like to see her come in as almost another authority figure to try to get the bloodline back together.
Okay.
That's what I would like to see. I just think it'd be something different. But that's what I would like to see. Something with her with the bloodline. Oh, look at this. They're in sync. All right, we're going to the commercial break, so we're going to do our last three picks for tomorrow's sacrifice. Oh, it's back, but we'll still do them anyway. All right.
Go with this one.
The Women's Knockouts Championship. Mickie James and Jordan Grace. This is a tough one to pick because I don't know what the plans are going to be going forward. I don't think that Mickie needs to keep that title, especially if she's going to be going to do something, whatever she's going to be doing at Mania, and also if she's going to be taking on Mercedes Moné, because it doesn't have to have titles involved. It probably wouldn't anyway. So, man, I don't know. I am almost leaning toward Jordan winning her title back. Although there could be some shenanigans here that stop it. So someone could come down and maybe cost Jordan the match. I don't know who, but someone could come down and cost her. Maybe it's Tasha. Maybe Tasha comes down, figures that it should be hers, that her shot. So maybe she returns and does it. But I think maybe if Mickie retains, I think it's going to be something along those lines of some sort of weird thing that happens to cause her to retain. But that's kind of what I'm going with, Jeff. I think maybe Sacrifice is a smaller pay-per-view, and I don't know that they'd want Mickie to lose on at Sacrifice instead of waiting for maybe Rebellion or even Slammiversary. What are you thinking?
I'm trying to wrap my thoughts up because I'm going down like 10,000 different rabbit holes. I think that Mickie retains. I do think that we get Masha involved. Because I think Masha wants another shot at her. And I think she wants to beat Mickie. So I think Mickie retains, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if Jordan won. But I think for this time around, it'll be Mickie that retains.
Yeah. Okay. Mickie retains. C has a question. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Can't hear you guys. I'm on a Discord voice chat. Please reply in chat. Is there a story in Impact right now built on hope? I'm not sure what you mean. A storyline built on hope? Can't think of anything. Can you think of anything, Jeff? I don't know. I'm not really sure what, like a storyline built around like hope of some kind. I can't really think of anything. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it all depends on the context. I mean, you could argue that Joe Hendry is someone. I mean, it depends on the context. Let me say that.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not really sure.
I'm asking. I asked in what regards.
In what regards?
So,
yeah. Okay, so our next matchup.
Next one. So.
Oh, okay. It's because of the Dutch thing. Dutch tweeted in response to Vincent, "Hope dies." So trying to piece it together with other companies.
Hope dies.
Hope.
Unless they're going back after the design or something.
In other words, they're coming back in and going after. Well, they were in that whole ROH storyline,
right?
So,
but I think with that, if you had them go up against the design, you could recruit PCO because PCO's a lone wolf right now. So
okay,
even up the numbers, and you got the big man versus big man situation solved with PCO and Big Con.
James Chadwick said, "Could it play off everybody dies?" Lance Archer in AEW with Sacrifice tomorrow seems very close to its time. So just want to, yeah, I was thinking the same thing because they could really show up anywhere. They could
anywhere.
Like Jeff and I were mentioning that they could show up. I mean, you got Sacrifice tomorrow. They could be on there. They could be at SmackDown and they could be at Rampage. I don't know, James. Is Lance Archer on tomorrow night on AEW on Rampage? It could really be anywhere.
Could be anywhere. Yeah, it could be anywhere.
We've got our death match prediction. So we got Tommy Dreamer versus Bully Ray in the busted open, the first ever busted open match. Dreamer and Bully. Jeff, who do you got winning this one? You got the face and Dreamer maybe taking out Bully.
Man, this is tough, and people aren't going to like me for saying what I'm about to say. I think Bully wins.
Oh, okay.
I do. I believe Bully wins.
Okay.
Because he's a dirty heel. And yeah, I could see. I think we get shenanigans at the end of this one too.
Okay.
I don't know what shenanigans.
Myers and Moose are taking. Oh, Myers and Moose took down Joe Hendry. Sorry, Jeff.
Wow.
I'm devastated.
I know, man.
I'm very devastated right now. C says Rampage is pre-recorded. Yes, actually. Oh, that's right. It is. Yeah, Rampage is pre-recorded this week because it airs on Saturday because of the basketball.
Yep.
You are correct. So that brings it down to 2. It's either Impact Sacrifice or SmackDown.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Gonna
have to keep our eyes out then tomorrow for Vincent and Dutch possibly. Now Dutch wasn't in Impact, correct? It was just Vincent, right? Yeah. We've got Josh Alexander. Yeah, the show's not quite over. So we got Josh in the back here with Rich Swann.
Uh-oh. Got a little problem.
Macklin was in his bag. Now he was in his truck and he was in his bag. Uh-oh. Josh is going to go and handle it. Tommy needs that win, but Bully will cheat. Possibly Dreamer. I think Bully wins too. I'm going to go with I kind of like Jeff's pick. I'm going to go with Bully as well. I think Bully wins as well there. I don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but I think Bully's going to win. Tommy needs that win, but Bully will cheat. I think Bully wins too. Possibly Dreamer. I think Bully wins due to Devon's interference. What if Dutch and Vincent come as their own thing? It would make sense to have them after Mania.
I said on Abby's on Monday, I know a lot of people want them to be a part of the Wyatt Six, but I asked the question, what better way to bring them in than have them going up against Bray?
Yeah, that's true. Bray and Howdy against Vincent and Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the fact that, like C said, they said it, he said it's time, then you would think that he's not saying that in preparation for WrestleMania, which is still 8 days away. So it does make sense. I'm going to have to retweet that out here real quick. Hope dies. All right, we've got our last match that we're going to do predictions for. We're going to listen to Josh here. And we've got Time Machine versus Josh Alexander, Rich Swann, and Frankie Kazarian. Jeff, it looks like there's some little bit of a team deviation going on with Josh and Rich and Frankie.
Yeah, I'm going to say that Rich or Frankie don't make it to the match.
Ooh. He's going to take somebody out, and then he ends up having to be a partner with them, do you think?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think so.
Didn't he want into the match, and they were like, no, they want no part of him?
Yep.
Wow, that's a great call.
They wanted no parts of him.
Do you think that he's going to, like, with going into his truck and going into his stuff, do you think he's going to try to frame Josh?
I do.
Make them think that whoever he takes out, the person he takes out is the person is that basically Josh did it?
Yep. So when it comes time for him and Josh doesn't have any backup because he's a lone wolf too.
Yep. Wow. Okay. Well, that said, I'm gonna go with Time Machine here. because of everything that's going on behind the scenes. I just don't think that's. And if Macklin comes in, there's no way that they're going to win the match with Macklin in there with whoever it is. So I'm going to go with Time Machine, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Time Machine too. I think we see the other team implode before it even really gets started. So,
Yep.
That's what I think happens.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think we'll see Time Machine pick up the win. Plus, that'll set up. I look for something to happen at near the end of the match to set up the match with Josh and Kushida the next
Kushida.
week at a multiverse.
Yeah, good point. Yep. Josh promo, he's going to get a beat down. That always happens, says Heather. Got to go with Time Machine and have Josh go in his match at Multiverse against Kushida. Time Machine, but I can't call it. I'm going to Time Machine via interference from Macklin. Damien says Time Machine. Bonker says Time Machine. Yeah. Josh is talking directly to Macklin, who's obviously playing head games with Josh. Said you got nothing left, nothing more to complain about. It'd be a real shocker, Jeff, if Dutch and Vincent, after all this, show up on Impact.
Yeah, it will be.
Wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Especially because everybody was thinking that they were all 100% certain he was going to be joining Bray and end up going to WWE.
Yeah.
And he was at NXT. They were at the NXT trials, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would really be a shocker, I think, if they show up in back in Impact.
Yeah.
Lights go out. Lights are staying out. There we go. There is Macklin.
Josh threw a little shot there talking about the Forgotten Sons.
He did. Macklin staying up on the stage, has a mic. He said, "You got me." Mike Bailey and Bobby Fish. Remember that name, Bobby Fish? What happened to that? He said, "I'm afraid to fail." I'm afraid to fail and go right back to the bottom. Macklin gives it a shut your damn mouth. Macklin's going to have the belt soon. Josh is on borrowed time. I agree. I don't know if it'll be this, but I agree. Yeah.
He's going to get his hands on it.
Yeah, he is.
But imagine this, though. Establishing him as a true heel champion, winning it in Josh's home country. Man, you want to talk about heat?
Oh, listen, look at he's showing him footage. He's watching from behind the curtains. Look at he's watching all of Josh's matches. Wow, this is from 8/12/22.
Been keeping his eye on him.
Wow. Said you like to come around only when the cameras are rolling. I see what he did there. Mm-hmm. Bobby started boxing is what happened. Rumor is Fish wants to do ROH. Who won the tag team match? It was
Moose and Brian Myers.
Right, yes, Moose and Brian Myers won. That's why I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to say who won because that's just sacrilege. I'm obsessed with winning the Impact World title. Said this changes nothing. I'm a fighting champion. Josh says, why wait for Rebellion? Let's do this right here, right now. Well, I kind of don't think with 5 minutes left of the show, this is going to happen.
Yeah, we're not going to get this right now, although it's a nice thought. But
it was a nice thought, yes. Macklin says no.
Look at those shoes Josh has on. Those things are nice.
So I'm doing this my way. Your hometown at Rebellion.
Yep.
Wow. Not going to say it, but someone just said that about 3 minutes ago, but that's beside the point. Macklin and Josh at Rebellion in front of Josh's hometown. Wow. That is that. That's crazy. Of course, Macklin is going to walk. Oldest trope in the book. Well, he challenged him, though. I mean, in Canada. I mean, could you imagine, like Jeff said, if that's some heel stuff right there, man. You go to the person's hometown and you take that belt off of him after setting a record for the longest champion, and you take that off of him in front of his home crowd. That's something.
Mm-hmm.
That is something. Well, there you go. That is Impact Wrestling for tonight. But we gave you our predictions for tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow is Sacrifice. So make sure that you join us tomorrow for Sacrifice. It will be starting at 7:45 like we normally do. So we will be doing that. I know some of you will be having your eyes on other shows, which is cool. And no worries about that. You can certainly watch and pay attention to as many screens as your eyes can do and check everything out. You can fill us in on what's going on with SmackDown and stuff like that too. I lost the YouTube feed. Thank you for your commentary. Yeah, no problem, Jason. Anytime we can help you out in that respect. Blame Canada, says James Chadwick. All right, give us your scores. Let us know what you thought of the show tonight. Dylan's already there. 9 out of 10 from Dylan. We will do the same as soon as I go over our schedule. Of course, like I said, tomorrow night is Impact Sacrifice. That is 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time start. You may want to get there at 7:30 to start watching because they may have some pre-matches or pre-show matches. So we will start at 7:45, our usual time, and we will go obviously until the pay-per-view ends, which will more than likely be around 11-ish. So no Rampage tomorrow. That's been taped. They have to show that on Saturday, so there won't be anything to watch really once SmackDown is over either. So come and join us. And then nothing Saturday. Sunday, we have our Between the Ropes, which we will be covering all of the news and all that stuff that's going on in the world of wrestling that happened over the week. We'll have our favorite moments of the week, our Sell or No Sell segment. Jeff's got a grievance to share, the airing of grievances. We'll do that. So come and join us for that. And that's also going to double as a WrestleMania prediction show. So come out on Sunday night. Usually not much going on, especially in wrestling. So come out on Sunday night, check it out. We will be doing our WrestleMania predictions on Sunday night. That will be, we'll do those toward the end of the show. So and that we'll do that in place of our Book of Wrestlers segment. And so come out and hear what our predictions for Mania are going to be. And then, of course, Monday is Abby's Window. That is, of course, Jeff and Jody and Dom. So join them. I don't know if they'll have any new news to talk about with Bray. Hopefully, there'll be something that you can get. Maybe we'll hear more about this stuff with Dutch and Vincent. We'll see. We'll have to keep our eyes out. And those of you who are coming out tomorrow for Impact, if it's they're saying it's time, I mean that would kind of, like he said, that would kind of point to possibly tomorrow. And if that's the case, there's really only 2 shows, right? There's Sacrifice and there's SmackDown. So yeah, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. Okay, let me read some of the scores and we will get out of here. Of course, our next week's schedule is going to be insane. We've got the live Impact next Thursday. We've got the multiverse thing, and then of course we have SmackDown, Hall of Fame, and then WrestleMania. So next week's going to be insane, starting from Thursday. So 9 out of 10 says Dylan. 9.5 says John Kessler. 9 out of 10 says John G. James gives it a 9 out of 10. Shabazz says 10 out of 10. Heather says 9 out of 10. Typical good go-home Impact show. Yeah, they do always do good go-home shows. See you tomorrow for Sacrifice Solid Show. 9 out of 10 says Aaron. I think Jeff works with Impact. We all do, Dana. He can't hide it anymore. I did a mini grievance on Twitter earlier. I did see that, I think, actually, when I was at work. 9 out of 10, some great wrestling, and they kindly put a toilet break by having Tommy Dreamer wrestling. Oh. Dana says 100 out of 10. Good night, Brandon. About a 9 out of 10 for the show. Great go-home show and great stream. I'll see you all tomorrow for Sacrifice and Sunday for the wrap-up show. We will see you tomorrow, Damien. Absolutely. All right, Jeff, what do you got for tonight's show? What are you scoring the show tonight?
I got to give it a 9. I thought it was a great show. They're doing some really good stuff, I think, in the knockouts division.
Agreed.
You don't just have the Mickie and Jordan and Masha storyline, but you have the Coven, you have the Death Dolls.
Yeah.
There's some variety there, which I really enjoy, and one of the things that Impact does very, very well.
Yep.
The stuff with Macklin and Josh, every time they encounter each other, it's brilliant. So
we're going to see that play out way more too until we get to Rebellion. So
so I can't wait for that build. I give it a 9. I thought it was a great show.
Yeah, I'm right with you. Let's not forget, and once again, I love this so much about Impact Wrestling. Another wrestler who left, Taya Valkyrie, was given her exit that they usually always find a way to do, and kind of a cool way to kind of say goodbye. And Taya was investigating that coffin and got dragged in, and that's how Taya leaves. So I really love that. I think that's fantastic. My man Hendry lost. That's a downer. I'm not going to take any points off of it though, because I think it's all part of the storyline, and I think that he will extract some revenge tomorrow night. So, but yeah, all around, I'm going to give it a 9 too. I haven't thought any of the shows we've seen from these guys in a long time was not a good show. They have really, really been, like Jeff said, they've really been just killing it week after week after week. And I think Sacrifice is going to be awesome tomorrow too. So Derek says a 9. Alicia says an 8. I'll be doing double duty. Yeah, those of you who are going to be watching both shows, you'll have to clue us in, especially if Vincent and Dutch show up on SmackDown. You'll have to let us know. And if they show up there, I can't really imagine. See, that's the only thing. I can't really imagine who they go after there. I mean, the tag teams. I don't know. I can't really imagine who they'd go after on that show. So I don't know. And the clue about Hope, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know who that could be. I don't know who they could come after. Like I said, they did tease Seth, but Seth is on Raw. So unless they're talking about Raw, it could be. Maybe soon means Monday. It's not that far away. All right. Bonker says 8, and Little Silver says a 9. Barry says these days people mostly seem to leave Impact on good terms. Such a change from TNA timed. Yeah, I agree. I think they give them a little more friendly contracts, not necessarily locking them down for a very long time, and gives them a little bit more choices and stuff like that as talent that they can decide to go other places. So yeah, that usually stands up well. So, all right, guys. that is going to do it for us for tonight. Again, we have Sacrifice tomorrow. We have our show on Sunday, and then a whole slew of stuff coming out in the next week. So if you haven't subbed and you're watching the show, and maybe you're watching it afterwards or not with us live, please do. This is our biggest time of the year for our show. So make sure, I know all of you in the chat and stuff like that, I know we'll see all you guys. But again, please make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you like the stream. Also, make sure that you hit that like button for us tonight. And also make sure that you hit the notification bell to be notified about when we've got all of this future content, because now it starts to get a little crazy keeping track of it all. And yeah, so that's going to do it. Good night, everyone. Thanks for the stream. Good night, Barry. Absolutely. See everyone tomorrow night for Sacrifice. It's going to be a good one. Yeah, I'm excited. And thanks to Jeff too for the new presentation. You saw all this new stuff going on here with our lovely faces, or maybe, the lack of thereof for me. I did get a new haircut today, so there you go. Something a little bit different. But yes. So, guys, we will hopefully see you all for our next show, which will be, of course, tomorrow at Sacrifice. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Please stay safe, be kind to one another, and hopefully we will see you all tomorrow night for Impact Sacrifice. Have a good one, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.